The week began with Phil Kading of Casey, Iowa, loading hay ahead of a January snowstorm. While his fields sit frozen on this 10-degree morning, 800-pound bales of last summer's hay are readied for trucking to a feedlot 30 miles away. The sale will inject cash into his operation, which is currently caught in bureaucratic limbo due to the partial shutdown of the federal government.
So right now, with the political fighting going on in Washington, D.C., we have a pile of grain checks here. The FSA office is closed.
The Guthrie County Farm Service Agency office, like dozens of others in rural America, closed their doors on December 28th as part of the government shutdown caused by a dispute over funding for border security. Producers with loans through the FSA have to certify payment checks as they arrive and coordinate their spending plans before funds are deposited. The shutdown has left many producers in a squeeze, unable to deposit checks from grain that has been sold, and also unable to collect market facilitation payments to reimburse farmers for income loss due to Chinese tariffs on American soybeans. Corey Aronson is a banker in Belle Plaine, Iowa. A group of his ag borrowers did not get their market facilitation checks before the government closed.
A lot of those customers are waiting for their MFP payments. That's kind of put them in a bind on, they were relying on those payments to come to pay off supplier financing or to make their term debt payments. So, some of those payments are sitting past due currently as they wait for their MFP payments, rather than trying to sell grain on the down market.
I'm not going to sit here and blame them. I get what they're doing, but on the other hand, we're running out of lunch money out here in rural Iowa.
Kading's farm has been in his family since 1911. He feels a heavy burden to keep the operation alive. Recent bad weather and low commodity prices have been emotionally devastating for Kading.
And when you do every single thing you can do in your operation to make things work, and nothing's working, and at the end of the day it's because of the market price, that is really, really disheartening. Farmers will do a lot and take a little, but eventually you get to the point where mentally you get wore out.
A hailstorm destroyed 2/3 of Kading's crop in 2014, and he has been playing financial catch-up since. Low commodity prices have made that difficult. Kading currently is plowing snow for the Iowa Department of Transportation part-time and is exploring full-time, off-farm work as a bridge to keep his operation going.
But like many others, I'm probably looking at getting a full-time job, and this farming thing is going to be on the side.
On Monday, President Trump spoke to the annual convention of the American Farm Bureau.
Had so many good weeks and good days, and it's only going to get better because we're doing trade deals that are going to get you so much business, you're not even going to believe it. Your problem will be, what do? We need more acreage immediately. We've got to plant.
48 hours later, the USDA announced that FSA offices would reopen temporarily for 3 days to facilitate the paperwork needs of farmers. Kading was able to complete the forms, deposit his grain checks, and pay most of his loans from the 2018 crop year. But the FSA is not originating any loans for the 2019 crop year while the system is shuttered. Farmers needing FSA loans remain in a holding pattern for the coming year.
Oh, we're probably a month and a half behind now. Yeah. In March, March 1st is cash rent, so it's going to be a struggle to get all the paperwork done.
They're trying to get all their financing needs for putting in the 19 crop, trying to liquidate their 2018 crop to pay down their lines of credit from last year. That January to March timeframe is kind of the worst timeframe. The government can be shut down on a farm economy aspect.
For farmers in need of FSA financing for 2019, the wait continues. For Market to Market, I'm Peter Tubbs.